My days, all of them, are very much devoted to the filmmaking.
My name is Walter Ungerer. I'm a media artist and I live in Camden, Maine. I think that we all have particular characteristics, personality characteristics, and in the kind of work that I do, which is very much personal filmmaking, I have the freedom to decide on what kind of film I make. It's not that CBS is saying, this is what we want you to do next. That's the whole idea behind somebody who is an artist, is to make their own decisions about where they want to go. I mean, I started out in studying art, and I went to a school in Brooklyn, New York. I actually went to study architecture. Got sidetracked there too.
When I was in college, there were no film courses. And I did have access to an 8mm camera and was able to shoot, and I really liked that experience. After going to undergraduate school, I went to Columbia for graduate work, and they did have a few courses there offered in film production. And I became really interested in film and found that it was difficult to get into the film industry. Well, I didn't even know what I wanted to do. So I went out to Hollywood and I went to Buena Vista Studios, which is the Walt Disney Studios, and they wanted to hire me as a graphic artist. But that wasn't the job I wanted. I wanted to get more involved with film. So I came back to New York and tried to do freelancing in film and I did different things. And I realized that I needed to try these different jobs, just like when you go to a candy store. You know, you try this thing and then you try this, and then next time you go in, you got more of an idea, I'm going to go over there for that. And that's how I learned filmmaking.
There is a rhythm, just like music, there's a rhythm to a project. And when it's long, it has a certain rhythm. When you have short shots, it's different. How does it work together? Well, that's all part of the editing process. So I don't do very much at first when I run through it. It's not even, it's an assemblage, it's not even the rough cut yet. And so I play that material, and a thing happens as I play it. I begin to think, well, some shots seem to relate better to other shots. Once I have that all in order, according to the chronology of it, I then begin to do some sort of editing. I tend to try to inhibit this desire to really get to editing the film and just let the material be absorbed by me. At the very beginning, I have in my head this chronological order of material that I shot at a certain time. I have to get away from that, but not too fast, because then I'd like to see the project as something that's more or less organically growing, changing. I think that with all of the projects that I do, there's something in there. There's a reason why I've shot this material, and I want to be honest with that material as I progress. I think you gotta have a certain, I keep saying flexibility, sense of humor about plunging in. And plunging in is like jumping into the water. And that's that's life, because everything. A friend of mine said this. I went to this Buddhist monk who ran this retreat, and heard them talking about mistakes that people make. And I was curious how many mistakes he's made in his life. And I asked him, and he said, one after another. You know, so that's hope. Really, you can just keep going, and it's all right.